On December 18, 2025, what began as a routine shoplifting call at a Walmart in Ohio escalated into one of the most severe crimes recognized under American law: the attempted execution of a law enforcement officer. The key legal issue is not whether force was ultimately justified, but whether the procedural and tactical decisions made before the weapon was drawn met the constitutional standards required under the Fourth Amendment.
Hey! Hey!
Let's go. Come on. This way, guys. Yeah, probably. Unless you guys did something crazy. You didn't do anything crazy, did you? You should be using a theft charge. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Here we go. In here, guys.
How do you have to go in?
Because that's the way it is. Have a seat. Got anything on you I need to know about? Why's your hand in your pocket?
It's not falling.
I'm going to pat you down real quick, alright?
That's cool.
Nothing on you was going to poke me, stab me?
No. It's just take them out.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat. Nothing on you that I need to know about?
I do have this shit ass phone. This bag and shit.
What's in there?
They only pay for the card. Yeah.
Go ahead and see for me. Anything else in there I should know about, my man? Yeah, come on.
I have a valid.
When the officer observed Newman repeatedly placing his hand inside his pocket and proceeded to initiate a pat-down, that decision was legally justified under Terry v. Ohio, 1968. The Supreme Court established that officers may conduct a limited weapons frisk during a lawful investigatory stop when specific and articulable facts create reasonable suspicion that a person may be armed. In this case, Newman's evasive movements, the shoplifting context, and the uncertainty surrounding his background met that threshold. The frisk itself was constitutionally sound. However, the officer's own post-incident statement revealed a critical flaw. The pat-down was not completed before the situation escalated. During the encounter, a bag of pills was discovered, which increased the perceived threat level, yet the officer did not finish the full body search. This procedural lapse becomes a central point in analyzing the sequence of events. At that moment, Newman produced a loaded semi-automatic handgun equipped with a laser sight, aimed it directly at the officer's head, and pulled the trigger. The weapon failed to fire due to a mechanical malfunction. The magazine had not been fully seated. Under Ohio Revised Code 2903 and 11, this action qualifies as felonious assault on a peace officer. Additionally, under 2903-02, it meets the criteria for attempted murder. The officer's immediate physical response, striking Newman after the trigger pull, is evaluated under the standard established in Graham v. Connor, 1989. This framework requires that use of force be judged from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene, without the benefit of hindsight. At the exact moment force was used, Newman had just attempted to shoot an officer at point-blank range. Under this standard, the officer's actions were objectively reasonable. Newman's later claim of excessive force carries no legal weight in light of these facts. Although the officer drew his firearm, he chose not to discharge it. This decision is both tactically and legally significant. Officer Conrad had already engaged Newman physically and was positioned directly in the potential line of fire. Firing under those circumstances could have resulted in friendly fire. This restraint reflects proper crossfire awareness, a key principle in law enforcement training, and aligns with Tennessee v. Garner, 1985, which permits, but does not mandate, the use of lethal force when justified.
Using database, please. 5550. Hey! Hey! No! No shit! Give back! Hey! Need help! Give us your hands. Now. Don't touch it. Do not touch anything. Well, no, send me some units.
You don't have to beat me up like that.
Good?
Yeah.
Guns over there.
Do you have one in the chamber?
Yeah, I don't know if you have one in the chamber.
I'll go grab my camera and take pictures of all
I don't know if this is something they want BCI for, but I mean, there's no evidence really, but
I mean, it's attempted murder.
it is attempted.
Well,
He would have. Oh, he would have got me for sure for a simple. Well, he had a warrant that he tried to lie about. Yeah.
Do you have the laser on it? When he pulled it out?
Oh yeah.
Did it
Yeah.
shine anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that was the first thing I saw.
They're manslaughter.
Well, he bracked it. He like pulled the trigger, went to rack it. Conrad like came over because I got up and I was like this. Conrad's on, like get off of him, but then the kid gave up. I'm gonna have to call. He got struck a couple times, but I don't think he had his head covered.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, that almost happened.
He pointed right at my face and pulled the trigger
Where'd you got it?
under the seat.
Oh, wow. Who all was in here?
All of us. Well, 3 APME.
You're out, so we'll do the investigation.
Where they at? Where do that?
Actually,
Out here.
fire.
All right. Chill out over there for that. I asked for one. I don't know if they want DB.
Make us primary on this.
Officer Conrad earns an A+. His rapid physical intervention neutralized an immediate deadly threat. He willingly assumed personal risk to protect a fellow officer and prevented a second attempt with the weapon. While his positioning introduced a crossfire concern, the final outcome, the threat eliminated and the officer surviving, was decisive. Shane C.L. Newman receives an F. His actions included theft, providing false identification, concealing a loaded firearm during lawful detention, and attempting to execute a police officer. The charges against him attempted murder, felonious assault, robbery, aggravated drug possession, and weapons under disability are fully supported by physical evidence, body camera footage, and consistent officer testimony. The only reason an officer survived is due to a mechanical failure Newman did not anticipate. Katerina Jeffrey receives a D. While her behavior during the incident was non-violent and cooperative, her involvement in the initial theft, presence during the armed confrontation, and possession of ammunition expose her to liability under Ohio's complicity laws. Cooperation does not absolve responsibility for foreseeable outcomes of joint criminal conduct. The department and supervisory response earn a B+. Scene management was structured and largely effective. The primary officer's honest self-assessment was preserved, indicating a departmental culture that values transparency. However, a critical training issue remains unresolved: whether officers are adequately trained to complete a full weapons frisk before diverting attention to evidence. This gap prevents a higher rating.
I think they have the suspect.
Yeah, there's two suspects.
Okay, you guys. Okay, then you guys run them. Circuit. You got the male or female? Get running all her stuff. Let's get her Form 8 going and get her out the county.
Her charge is going to be theft.
That's all. I was going to release him. That was the thing. Like, it was just going to be a summons.
Did she do anything during all this?
I mean, not the
Just the
part.
theft,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She has
So
two
we can get her and cut her. Like,
in
give her.
Do you want
in pocket?
She has two bullets.
Make sure she's not under disability. If she is here with that too.
Do you want DB to interview her though?
You know what? Yeah.
ID's already coming.
We'll go to headquarters.
Yeah.
Just make sure that no one, you guys don't leave.
He's gonna stay here. I'm gonna go to the back. Conrad is taking a walk.
All right.
So
All right.
You want me to stay here and hold the office?
Yeah, for right now. You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
He did get struck a couple times with my fist.
That's fine. That's. I mean, the fact that that's there, and did you undo the mag, or did that just come out?
Came out when it fell.
Okay, so he probably didn't have it seated, hence the jam. And
All right, here, he's coming with you, so he can walk you through. I'm happy you're all right.
Face. Look at that. I'll put him in reward.
He'll go to prison for 30 plus years. Hopefully they take it.
He tried to do it again. Look.
Thank God for Conrad.
I guess I'm putting him in for an award. But
Citizen of the Year.
I was going to shoot him right here.
Yeah.
But Conrad was there.
The key lessons from this incident are clear. First, once initiated, a pat-down is not optional, it must be completed. The authority granted under Terry requires officers to follow through before shifting focus. Second, failing to complete a frisk can transfer control of the encounter back to the suspect, dramatically increasing the risk to officer safety.